What is up, everybody? It's Mark Dayton, Dad Freedom Hustle, and today's marketing move is building real connections, building real friendships in the marketing world. I think this is really what started to separate me from not getting many sales, desperate Mark, versus I'm growing as a human being, I'm in abundance, and my business is growing every day, right? So building friendships, this one's gonna be a little difficult for some people, so I really need you to listen in, right? I have to say, when it comes to marketing and what's taught out there, a lot of times it's just this, pretend friendship. It's like this, like I got this from Fight Club, but like the single-use shampoo. It's like we're single-use friends in the marketing world. And what I mean by that is most people teach like, you need to comment on this many posts, you need to message all these people, blah, blah, blah. It's a numbers game. And the numbers game is true, obviously. It is all a numbers game. But one big difference is actually building a friendship, actually becoming friends, become a bro with somebody. And what that has done has really alleviated all that pressure of trying to formulate the one line that's gonna make them join my business, right? Because what are we taught? Find out their form, their family, occupation, recreation, and motivation, right? So you find the form, and then once you ask all the right questions, then you will take that form and form it into a closing statement. And there's nothing wrong with this. So again, as I say in all of my marketing videos, I'm not the gospel when it comes to marketing. Different things work for different people. I'm just sharing with you my view and how I do things. So there is a time and place to use form as a way to recruit into your business. But where it's changed for me was I started like reading different people's Facebook posts and then relating with them, and then hitting them up in Messenger and just being their friend, like talking about life, laughing, like sharing hilarious dad moments, like becoming friends. And what I did was I took out the idea of this person's going to be a sale, this person's going to join my business, this person is, high priority in my lead system, right? Instead, I just became friends with people. I became friends, and then when the time was right, I would invite them to check out my business. And you know what? It was such a low pressure feeling too, because what happens is when you become friends with somebody and you're like, hey man, I appreciate what you're doing and I appreciate you as a person. I would love to work with you. Do you mind if I just send you over what I'm doing, right? And they're 100% of the time would be like, dude, of course, yeah, send that over. Why? Because we're friends now. We aren't just waiting to see who's gonna join who's gonna buy. We're just everyday friends, right? So be friends to people, stop viewing everybody as a number. And one thing that's gonna be extra hard for people that I'm about to say is this: put your business on hold. And what I mean is, it is so much better to build your business from a point of power, from a point of being authentic, than it is to rush, message everyone. Don't really care about that person, but I'm gonna message them so that I can invite them to check out my super cool, awesome logo business opportunity, right? Put your business on hold. And I think that's a big secret, like a big method I use. Was when I first started, man, I was going ham. I just like, I need to make money, I gotta grow this business. And then I stepped back, I'm like, you know what? I have a full-time job. I don't need to get rich tomorrow. I'm gonna stop, sit back for a second and actually build this business properly instead of building it quickly and playing the numbers game for everybody, right? And that's what did it. That is what set me up to be in a place to grow a business that feels great, that feels real, that is built on being authentic and being passionate. Because like I said, if you're just playing that numbers game and you don't care that much about the person, you're gonna be in desperation mode nonstop in your business, right? Anyways, I've said enough. I think it makes sense. Become bros. Message other dudes who are in the business world and become their friend. Share ideas. Give them advice. Be like, hey, dude, I saw this. I think you should try this, whatever. Just be their friend. Be their friend. Don't be fake and phony. Don't message me thinking like, oh, cool, I made a new friend here, and then be like, nope, you gotta join my business or we're done chatting. And that's happened. Like, I would be talking to someone for weeks, and then it just turned out to be I was just a number, and then when that number didn't work in his favor, all right, see you later. It's like, oh, okay. We need to change the industry, man. It is falling into despair. Granted, it definitely has probably always been like this, but I think when you grow as a man, it's just like, that stuff sucks, but it's not important to me. I'm going to build a huge profitable business. I'm already in profit, but it's gonna grow bigger, and the reason is because I'm being real, I'm building real friendships, I'm giving true value, I'm there for people, and it's the long game, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I could grow my business quicker by sending 20 messages a day, inviting people to check out my business, but that's not gonna last, right? I'd rather play the real game versus the numbers game. And again, the numbers game has its place, and you should definitely play the numbers game to some extent, but not at the extent of using people and not caring about other people. That's the big problem when it comes to the numbers game, is you like build this wall and think that you actually think everyone's a number instead of a human. So you treat them like they're a number and not a human. And yeah, so that's my growth tip for you guys today. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments, and I look forward to chatting with some of you dudes and, you know, maybe growing a business together one day. Peace.